is take two, and wanted to say welcome, ladies. If you are a founder, an entrepreneur, or a coach, you're in the right spot. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like the video if you get value, and I'd love to have your comments or feedback. So today we're talking about, what do you do with overwhelm? When you start to feel overwhelmed, what do you do that can help you get from where you're at to getting stuff done? And my name is Sam, and I'm the founder and community host of Safe Heart Connections. And right now, I'm going to tell you what's going on in my world to give you a little bit of an idea of why I'm experiencing overwhelm, which is why I'm talking about this today. And then I'm going to give you 3 tips of things that I do that could help. It helps me, and maybe it'll help you. And so I am releasing a book. I've published a lot of different things over the years, but this is the first time I've ever published a book telling my story or parts of my story in it. And I'm publishing intentionally. I'm trying to get it on Amazon, #1 bestseller. I have a launch team. I have people helping me, and it's really important to me. And so that is happening Saturday. I'm also speaking at an event on Saturday where I'll be sharing information about my book and my community and the whole thing. And I haven't finished, like, I haven't written anything. I have a 15-minute spot to speak. I know kind of what I want to talk about, but I haven't written the outline even. And I also am collaboratively in a book with about 20 other women, and I'm the one editing, putting it all together. And we're supposed to release it in time for my April 3rd through 6th in-person retreat. So everybody coming to that gets a copy of the book. And I'm not done with that. And I still have to plan the retreat and all the other things, plus all the other things that go on with life and just being married and having a family and all the things with that. And just being a woman at 53 years old. If you know my friend Perry, you know, perimenopause, he's a jerk. And so there's just life that's happening, right? And so for me, what I have found, there's a couple of different things I've done in the past, but what I've started doing most recently that really does seem to work for me, and maybe it'll work for you. What I try and do is share tips and thoughts and affirmations and meditations and things that have worked for me on this channel so that maybe it could help you, or you could tweak it a little bit and make it your own. And so I don't ever want to promise that what I suggest is going to work, because it might not, but this is what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you too. So I've started using sticky notes. Every time something comes in my head, then it's not what I'm working on, and I don't already have a sticky note for it, I write it down and I keep track of them. The sticky notes help me because I'm able to then prioritize them, move them, and say, this is something somebody on my team needs to do, something I need to do. It's family or work, or yes, I want to do that, but not right now. I'm going to put it in a pending file, like to where I can go back and look at them all in one spot. And then I get to focus on one thing. This is the one I'm doing today. And so as I'm working on something, I can see the one that I'm doing. Once it's done, I crumble it up, throw it away, get the next one. And so the sticky note thing, what my suggestion would be is just do a brain dump of all the things that are rumbling around in your head, all the things that are making you feel overwhelmed, and then be able to categorize and sort and make it make sense to where some of this stuff you don't have to do right now. Some of the things somebody else could do. Some of the things are really important, and getting that done is important. So it'll help you see what matters, what doesn't, and be able to sort from that. And then the second thing I like to do, which may seem counterintuitive, is that after you've done this brain dump and you have all the things written down, um, take just a few minutes for yourself. Listen to a meditation, journal, pray, listen to some music, do something just for you, just to remind, at least for me, it reminds myself, yes, I have all this stuff I've got to do, and taking care of my own mental health and my mindset is still really important. When I do that, even just for a few minutes, it really seems to help me. And then the third step is pick something. Pick one of the sticky notes that you're going to do. And obviously, you don't have to do sticky notes. You can text to yourself. You can type it on a Word doc. You can do whatever you want that makes sense, where it gets it out of your brain into a place that you're able to sort, organize, and be productive with it. But pick one of the things and then do it, and then pick the next one and the next one. So you don't have to do all the things at once. And I'll tell you, the idea of being able to multitask, it doesn't work. Being able to focus on one thing, getting it done, and then going to the next thing, it really does work. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, like this video if you got any value from it, and also then put a comment. What do you do to help with overwhelm? Do these suggestions resonate with you? What do you do that's different that maybe would help somebody else watching one of these videos? I do try and go live every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central, and I'm releasing a new video every week with some affirmations and just some thoughts that might help other founders, coaches, and entrepreneurs as we go on this journey, and remembering to create a life we love starting with us. Because if we don't take care of ourselves,